and then stops it. From Jake Paul, El Gallo de Dorado.
First round stoppage for the problem child. Earlier, outstanding performance from Jake Paul.
That was a perfect setup, man. He had good movement with his leg.
Ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Atlanta, Georgia, it's showtime! Introducing to you first the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner tonight, seeking his third division world title. Wearing white trunks with yellow and silver trim, the young star of boxing from Baltimore, and representing his adopted home of Atlanta, Georgia. He weighed in at 139 3/4 pounds with a sensational record of 24 wins, no losses. He has 23 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here's the popular and acclaimed three-time two-division world champion, the hard-hitting, current and undefeated WBA super featherweight and WBA lightweight champion of the world, introducing Gervonta Davis. On Netflix, to those of you joining us right here in Texas, you ready to make history? Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, silver and chrome trunks. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. He weighed in at 227.2 pounds. He holds a near perfect professional record of 10 victories, 1 defeat, with 7 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fought go by way of Cleveland, Ohio, USA. He is the multi-talented superstar who bridged the gap between social media and professional boxing. Boxer, a content creator, an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, and a promoter, and the self-proclaimed of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the problem child, Jake El Gallo Paul.
When YouTube's knockout star faces boxing's most feared power puncher, the world can't look away. Jake Paul, the global entertainer turned KO artist, takes on Gervonta Tank Davis, the undefeated powerhouse known for his explosive fists. This isn't just a fight. It's a war where one man's legacy ends tonight. Welcome back to Boxing Edge, your home for real fight breakdowns, viral reactions, and highlight moments. Today, we're diving into Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis, a massive clash fueled by hype, record-breaking pay-per-view stakes, and the biggest risk of Jake's career. Can Jake survive Tank's devastating power, or will he shock the boxing world once again? We'll break down their skills, mental games, and every viral moment leading up to this mega showdown. After his stunning victory over heavyweight legend Mike Tyson, Jake Paul has proven himself as a legitimate force in boxing. His win has caught the attention of major names in the sport. Rob BBV questioned how Jake would fare against the undisputed champion, while Turv expressed interest in seeing him fight again. With Jake's unmatched promotional skills, a showdown with PBF 2 could actually happen. But the biggest question remains, could Jake really stand a chance against Canelo, a matchup some still dismiss as an easy win for the champ?
How easy of a fight is Jake Paul? How easy of a fight is Jake Paul?
I don't want to say any bad things. I think he doing good things for his own team, but boxing is a little bit different when you fight in a real fighter. Yeah, real fighter. At this point, I'm not interested in that kind of fights. I always try to fight in these days because it's very important for our people, for Mexican days. So it's important. It's important to represent my country in this special day. Represent Mexico. That's why I try to not fight Mexican fighters. But at the end of the day, this fight is gonna be good for Mexico. So 2 Mexicans in the Cinco de Mayo weekend in Las Vegas. Everybody's watching us. So
Jake Paul's rapid rise in boxing has caught the eye of top Mexican fighters. Fresh off a dominant knockout win, Paul wasted no time calling out Canelo Alvarez, challenging him to a Puerto Rico versus Mexico super fight that could electrify the sport. With moves like this, Paul is showing he's not just a celebrity chasing fame. He's serious about building a lasting legacy in boxing, one fight at a time.
3-0, 34 knockouts. He's only 27 years old. He's never fought someone like Canelo Alvarez. What do you think of him as an opponent?
He's a great fighter. He's strong. He throw a lot of punches. He have a winner mind. So it's gonna be a good fight because he come with all and I come with all. So it's gonna be a very good fight. That's why I feel so proud about this fight, because you need to fight it with the same mentality to have a great fight. And I think this is the perfect fight to do.
Does it excite you? Does it give you more motivation to fight a young up-and-comer who, doesn't have a loss yet on his record?
Yeah, of course. That motivate me a lot. That make me feel excited because, I just want to show everybody who's the best, who is Canelo, and what I am in this point. So I feel very, very motivated. I feel excited.
Pro boxer Canelo Alvarez has hinted that a fight with Jake Paul could happen someday, saying, maybe later, but for now, he's focused on bigger goals. While Jake keeps pushing for the matchup, Canelo remains determined to protect his legacy and stay true to his path. Meanwhile, American boxing and MMA star Claressa Shields called out Canelo for avoiding the fight, telling him to just shut his mouth and take on Paul. She also voiced frustration with Jake's approach to the sport, accusing him of stirring up chaos in boxing as part of his promotional hustle.
Hey, you say you want to fight Canelo? Now, this is what I want to understand about the men's in boxing. Huh? This is what I want to understand.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
This is what the GWOAT don't understand.
Yeah, pull that chain out.
If Jake Paul, right, and y'all complain and say, oh, he's not a real boxer, he's bad for boxing, this and that, he ain't that good of a boxer, why the hell y'all won't get in the ring and fight him and beat him? Hey. Couldn't no girl from YouTube come to boxing and Claressa Shields don't get in the ring and whoop her ass and send her back to YouTube? Which one of you guys who Jake Paul is calling out, and I'm even gonna say this for the King Canelo, if Jake Paul is calling you out talking about something he can beat you in a fight, why won't you just whoop his ass?
Yes. Like, for real.
Just do it. What is all this? Oh, he hasn't earned the fight with me. He isn't that great. He's not a real boxer. Well, show him he's not a real boxer.
Get some free money.
Shut him up.
Former boxing champion Andre Ward, a serious potential challenge for Jake Paul, has said he's open to fighting him. Ward acknowledged Jake's rise in the sport, but noted that his career so far has been more about entertainment than true championship competition. While he respects Jake's dedication, Ward urged him to face a real contender to prove his legitimacy, emphasizing that Paul's path has leaned more on showmanship than pure boxing skill.
Man, now, I've been retired 7 years. I ain't touched a boxing gym in 7 years. Why y'all want me to fight Jake? Gotta say my name, though. I can't even entertain it. You gotta say my name. Ain't nobody said my name in 7 years. There's a reason for that. Gotta say my name. We might be able to talk about it. Maybe something I can think about, but it's time that bro start, he gotta fight somebody that's a real threat, because we know he can sell. We know all of that.
When Tyson did land, did you feel his power? Did he hurt you?
No, not at all. I didn't eat that shit. But I just saw everything coming. So.
Francis Ngannou, the lineal combat sports heavyweight champion, expressed frustration over Jake Paul's potential match with Mike Tyson. Taking to Twitter,
Francis Ngannou, the lineal heavyweight champion in combat sports, voiced his frustration over Jake Paul's planned fight with Mike Tyson. On Twitter, Ngannou called the matchup a robbery and even joked that he'd slap Jake 2 or 3 times if they ever met, hinting he'd rather face Paul himself. Around the same time, Gervonta "Tank" Davis also challenged Jake, criticizing the decision to fight a 58-year-old retired legend and calling the matchup unfair. Jake fired back by mocking Davis's height and accusing him of chasing attention, sparking a heated back and forth between the two fighters.
Without Canelo in the ring, GervontaDavis just posted that he would beat the brakes off of you if you guys fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be down. let's run it. Like, I'll be super down. I don't know if
Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
is there a height?
Colby Covington, famously known as Chaos, has expressed strong interest in fighting Jake Paul. The former UFC title contender and experienced mixed martial artist said he's been training intensely and feels fully prepared to step into the ring against the YouTuber turned boxer in what could be a highly anticipated showdown.
You want to fight Jake Paul? Yeah, hell yeah, I'd love to fight him. He's talked a lot of shit about me in the past. I'd love to see him back it up. For sure, that's all I've been practicing the last couple of years, just straight boxing, man. Boxing and wrestling. So I know I can mix up the hands and implement that Tyson Fury style where I really just drag on you, I wear on you, and I just get in the clinch and dirty box and just put the pressure on. No one can keep up with me. That's why they call me the cardio.
In an interview, Colby Covington openly stated that Jake Paul doesn't come across as a true professional boxer, calling him a bit soft and inexperienced compared to seasoned fighters. He added that his superior cardio, boxing technique, and wrestling background would allow him to outlast and dominate Paul if they ever meet in the ring.
I think Jake looks a little soft tonight. He don't look like a real boxer, a pro boxer that's been training the last 10 years. So, he needs to come see me one day. A guy that's in his prime that's going to walk it down and have that cardio. So,
did you expect him to knock Mike Tyson out tonight?
I did, yeah. I thought, Mike's a little bit older. He had a problem. They had to push back the first fight because, he had like a stroke on a plane or something like that. So, I was just scared. I didn't want to see Mike get hurt. I'm happy he's walking out of that ring and he's healthy tonight. So, super happy. Everything went well, and it was a spectacle. All the fans enjoyed the show.
You want to fight Jake Paul?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'd love to fight him. He's talked a lot of shit about me in the past. I'd love to see him back it up. For sure, that's all I've been practicing the last couple of years, just straight boxing, man. Boxing and wrestling. So I know I can mix up the hands and implement that Tyson Fury style where I really just drag on you, I wear on you, and I just get in the clinch and dirty box and just put the pressure on. No one can keep up with me. That's why they call me the cardio king.
What happens if you fight Jake? How do you knock him out?
Just pressure, get him tired. Look, he don't like to fight in the pocket. He likes to sit back, 1, 2, sit back, 1, 2. That's all he's got. He ain't got shit. A little bit of a hook, but I walk him down, I get in the...
Another possible opponent for Jake Paul is pro boxer Terrence Crawford. Although Crawford hasn't directly called him out, he recently commented on Mike Tyson's exhibition fight with Jake. Despite being a longtime fan of Tyson, Crawford didn't hold back, tweeting, "I love Mike Tyson, but they give him too much credit. He looked like trash. To train that long and only throw 97 punches the whole fight is crazy. I'm just glad he didn't get hurt." Meanwhile, Logan Paul has shown strong support for his younger brother after Jake's big win over Tyson, praising him for silencing critics and proving himself against one of boxing's greatest legends.
Jake's performance tonight.
Absolutely stupendous.
What did you think of Mike Tyson?
I love Uncle Mike. He's just such a, that was impressive, no? For a 58-year-old. Hi, how are you? That was, yeah, he's tough. Proud of him. Weathered the storm with a young brute named Jake Paul. I think Jake let him live. I do. He wants to fight you, bro.
Yeah, he wants to fight you next. What about that?
I think he wants money. I don't think he wants to fight me.
Would you take the fight?
No.
Why?
Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson's former rival, weighed in on the possible matchup between Jake Paul and Tyson. He acknowledged that Jake's youth and speed give him an advantage, but warned against underestimating Tyson. Holyfield reminded fans that, even at his age, Tyson's raw and unpredictable power still makes him a dangerous opponent, keeping the fight's outcome far from certain.
I don't know how much confidence that Jake Paul have in all this, but he's gonna be a lot quicker if he stay close to Mike. If he stay close to Mike, then his chance of winning gonna be great. But he trying to stay back from Mike. He gonna get caught. Mike is like a snake. He'll pop out on you. He get there too quick. But if you charge him, you're going to smother everything because everything he pushed.
Mike Tyson, the legendary fighter still viewed by many as nearly unbeatable, started strong, showing glimpses of his trademark power with several sharp punches. But by the third round, his stamina began to fade, and the dominance that once defined him slipped away. Even boxing icon Manny Pacquiao had predicted an easy win for Iron Mike over Jake Paul, but the fight's outcome turned out very differently.
Yo, well, I don't know. Maybe his brother.
You want to fight Logan? Logan, I think he said you might be next.
No, I'll kill you, Mike. No, please, no.
After Jake's shocking win, Mike Tyson immediately called out Logan Paul, daring him to step into the ring. Anticipation is growing, and fans are eager to see if Logan will accept. The Paul brothers continue to shake up the boxing world, keeping the sport more exciting than ever.
The podcast team was debating what you were doing with your glove. Was it a mouthpiece issue, or were you just biting on your glove? What was that? Can you tell us?
Whatever happened to biting on the glove, I'm fine.
Why do you do that?
I have a bite extension.
I've heard about that. I don't want to...
Eddie Hearn didn't hold back, calling the fight an insult to a legend like Mike Tyson. He argued that no one should see a champion of Tyson's caliber put in a matchup like this, sparking heated debate. Fans remain divided. Was the fight a true tribute to Tyson's legacy, or just an over-the-top spectacle that crossed the line?
Enjoy watching most of that fight. It was hard to watch, but it was always going to be like that. But it doesn't have to be. They're not making this for me. Look how many people turned up. Look how many people tuned in. So I can't knock it. It's just not for me. And that's not disrespectful. I love boxing. I don't want to see Mike Tyson stuck in quicksand. And he showed unbelievable heart, by the way. No one wants to see that happening to Mike Tyson.
About the 30 seconds that you saw, I know Jake Paul was there.
Porter went further, highlighting what he saw as flaws in Jake Paul's boxing style. He stressed that real entertainment in boxing isn't just about landing punches. It's about creating moments that truly capture the audience. For Porter, a fighter needs to bring something extra to the ring, leaving an impact that lasts long after the fight ends.
He come out like a raging bull, but after that, he was gassed. But Mike's a legend, and he showed a load of heart, but you just don't need to see it, you know?
A lot of people just said, I'm just here to just watch Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I get it. But maybe they haven't watched boxing for 35 years. and I haven't even had a drink.
Roy Jones Jr., a multi-time champion, praised Mike Tyson's intensity, saying it showed how serious he was about the fight. He also noted that while the 2-minute rounds favored Tyson, Jake Paul's youth could give him an advantage as the fight progressed. Jones advised Jake to stay smart, maintain distance, and wear Tyson down by keeping him moving throughout the rounds.
That's Mike. That's vintage Mike. I was glad to see it actually because it means that Mike ain't out here just going through the motion. He's serious about it, So I liked it.
Yeah, his energy was very calming throughout the week.
Yes, it was until now. And the fact that it came out now, I'm glad to see that because if I hadn't saw that, I would be worried that this fight may not even be for real.
Yeah. How do you see the fight given how Mike and you guys fought a few years back?
2-minute rounds are good for Mike, but Jake gonna get stronger as the fight goes because Jake's a younger guy. So I think Jake is smart to go out and probably try to box Mike early, but keep his distance. And if he can get Mike a little fatigued, make Mike use his legs a little bit.
So, the big question remains. Will Jake Paul rise as the most unexpected boxing star of the decade? Or will Tank Davis crush the YouTube dream with a devastating finish? Share your thoughts in the comments. Team Jake or Team Davis? And the best ones will be featured in our next video. Don't go anywhere. Tap the screen for more epic fight breakdowns, brutal KO recaps, and breaking boxing news. Only on Boxing Edge. This war is just getting started.